Hello? Is anyone there yet? Go ahead and get my chats and stuff where I can see them. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Alright, no one's here yet. Which is understandable. Yep, I've unmuted. Okay, Minecraft is not muted either, it's just being weirdly quiet. Hello, Seth. Welcome to... Ah, fuck. I keep forgetting I can't hold shift to not take fall damage anymore. I'll have to fix that eventually if I can with Ars Nouveau. How you doing? Right, sweet. Got quite a few blueberry bushes around here, actually. Hello, Terrasbach. I've decided to recreate. I made the pack myself. I was actually just about to get into that. I've somewhat recreated my vintage story mod pack in Minecraft. Ignore all those. A lot of that stuff's just important to get the mods to work. So I've got sophisticated backpacks and storage. Yeah, you know, for storage. Blah, blah, blah. I've got End's Delight, Nether Delight, Farmer's Delight, and Cultural Delight, just a bunch of farming, fishing, and cooking mods. And then, for no reason at all, Ars Nouveau. Which is exactly what I did in Vintage Story, where I had expanded foods, and then wildcraft fruit and nuts and stuff. And then, for no reason at all, I had Rustbound Magic. I've not played around too much with Ars Nouveau, but it actually seems significantly less complicated than Rustbound Magic. So with luck, it will, like, play into my desire to just make a big-ass farm and cook a bunch of food, rather than just distract entirely from what I'm actually doing. I'm not doing this instead of, Liminal Industries. Oh shit. I'm in a volley, I should be immune to the cold. Alright, well, let's get out of there. Snow block. I should make some tools. And type that last map out. What are you talking about? Ars Nouveau? It's in the tags. Ah, fuck. I'm freezing. Besides, Ars Nouveau is just a play on Art Nouveau, which is an actual thing. It's like Nouvaeu, I think. And Pocket Dragon is not a fan of the Ars Nouveau mod. But Pocket Dragon's not here yet, so they can't complain. 1 second. I forgot. I do also have Jade. Which, the button that I use to mute my microphone so I can cough and clear my throat and stuff, also pulls that up. Anyway, other than picking a bunch of blueberries, I haven't done shit. Of course, as much as I like the cold in real life, I would rather not live here. Oh ho ho ho, I think I know what these are. Yep, source berries. Ow. Apparently, source berries have thorns, so let's watch out for that. Come on. I need some kind of magnet. Anyway, I've now gotten 2 sources of kind of food. I couldn't put these away. These berries also give mana regeneration. Not that I'm doing anything currently that requires mana. Yoink. Or I guess they call it source. Which I'm pretty sure is the same thing that Divinity Original Sin calls it. Is it perhaps a shared universe? No. No, it's not. Can I break this? I can, but I don't get anything out of it. I suppose I should just look for somewhere to set up Like I said, I'd rather not live in this biome specifically, as much as I like the cold and spruce trees. Primarily because I keep falling into the powdered snow, which wasn't even a thing last time I was playing Minecraft. To let you know how long ago it is that I've played unmodded Minecraft. Oh, by the way, as usual, I'm a small bard. I needed to get this cosmetic armor thing, for reasons that'll be obvious later. This looks like a pretty bad spot to fall through the snow. Is there a way to test to see if the snow is solid? No, I guess just blindly run out in a direction. Actually, can I pick up F3? Which way am I facing? South, so I want to head this way. I'm in the snow again. Alright. Let's just head north until I get out of this hellhole that is my preferred environment. I can also craft some tools. Might as well. Spruce is my second favorite wood in the game. So if I can also get some saplings, that would be sweet. I don't know if it's obvious, but my energy is not as high as it should be. Just kind of very vaguely stressed out about everything still. And I have not been sleeping well because of it. Sweet. I've not seen any cows, but if I can get a bunch of iron and make my first spell book, pretty much all I could do with it is breaking blocks. Sweet sapling get. A lot of strange sounds out here. Probably just vanilla Minecraft sounds, and I'm not familiar with them. It'd be slightly different if it is sinkable. It would be nice if Jade would just tell me. Come on, Jade, I won't tell anyone. Help me cheat. I don't want to leave that up there, but I should probably get some trash blocks that I can break faster than wood. I think that one of the spells I'll eventually have access to is similar to like the old Tree Feller mod. That would save me a lot of time. Alright. Probably a good amount of wood. You know what I could add to this mod pack, but I didn't? I could totally add the Mallow mod. It's the right version of Minecraft for it. I don't know why I would do that. Except that it's funny to me. Alright, how do I get down there? I mean, I can think of a couple ways to end up underground. How do I get down there safely? Is my follow-up. Probably should have just recreated the world. I'll be stuck in this biome for a while, for reasons not worth getting into. When I was creating the world, I might have selected large biomes. But I didn't know that powdered snow existed. Or I kind of knew about it. I think it slipped my mind that powdered snow existed, so I didn't think it would be this annoying just to escape. Are those mushrooms? Fuck yeah. It's only one kind, but eventually I'll be creating more mushrooms using magic. Oh, it's one of those portal things. Ow. I'm leaving the world a tiny bit worse than when I found it. Alright, let's see what there is for us in here. Whoop, Ba-ba-boo. Oh! I didn't know you could find these naturally. I won't be able to use that for anything, like, anytime soon, but it's nice to have. Alright, let's go. And this large lake of ice is probably going to be our salvation. Let's go need some blueberries. Mending gold pickaxe. Fine, I'll go pick it up. Full disclosure, I didn't even look at what the enchantment was. But mending is actually good, so you know what, fine. I do actually want that. Whoop. Yep, I do have mending on it. What do you have? Bane of Arthropods? I don't plan on fighting spiders. Speaking of spiders, mobs could become a problem, so let's go ahead and eep. I think I'm just sliding across the ice. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on with my physical form there. And put that away. Let's continue heading north. Assuming I am still heading north. Kind of hard to see where it's... Yep, still going north. Let's go. Another Enderman. I don't know how many new crops I will find in this environment, you know, on account of it being completely frozen over. But I should always be on the lookout for things. Like, look at this grass. I'm in no way related to Britney Spears. What the hell are you? Oh, it's just a wolf. Have the wolves always looked like that? It's kind of silly looking. Hello, Pocket Dragon. Also, hello, Mega Owen Enjoyer. I can only assume that's how that's pronounced. Whoop. Go and grab some of this. Andesite is always helpful for making create mod stuff, which I don't have. Wolves have variants based on biomes. Since when? How long has that been a thing? Not 1 second. Oh, yeah, I lived. Oh, hey, it's one of those trees. I do want that. I was kind of hoping to have an axe by now. Pretty recently. Oh, right. Ooh, that's more coal. And coal's not going to do me too much good yet. Can never have enough coal. Whoop. Yeah. I prefer vintage story to Minecraft. I'm sure that's the first time I've ever said that. What we need is more mods for vintage story. Alright. Whoops. Oh, what's this? A persimmon? I love persimmons. Looks like we've got a persimmon tree here. I'll have to collect a cutting of that. No, not cutting. See if I can't get a sapling. Anyway, where's the big-ass tree I was coming over here to try to collect? Oh, pumpkins. These are also kind of really good. One of the mods that I have lets you carve pumpkins, but I've not figured that out yet. I have next to no experience with Ars Nouveau. So you're asking the wrong person. I've played around with it a tiny bit in creative mode. But it's going to be a while until I start genuinely using it. Like I said, Ars Nouveau only exists to complement all of the farming and cooking mods I've got. Oh, there's that tree I'm looking for. Or rather, if I keep telling myself, it only exists in service of the other mods. Oh, I guess the tree I was after is this persimmon one, so I misidentified it. I do want that tree. So let's go ahead and do some mining, I suppose. For the meantime, we live here on the side of this cliff. Hello, Vikar. How you doing? Unless I messed anything up, you should still be there on the bottom of the screen. Oh yeah, you're still there. I'm just hanging out. Mouse tweaks, why? I can't stress enough how useful of a tool mouse tweaks is. But I'm stupid. Nope, don't use that for stone. Indeed, I am Minecrafting. I recently updated Vintage Story, which means I have to wait for all of my mods to update as well. But I do have an Avali model mod for Vintage Story 1.21. Whatever the hell we're on now. I just need all the mods that I actually use to update. And for the developer... Oh, hello, Spheno. And for the developer of the Vintage Story Avali mod, to tell me how to change some of the colors. My Avali is really hard to see in the dark, but it would be cool if I could use my Avali's actual colors for what I'm doing. You kids in your Roblox. Roblox has a couple of Avali models, but they're weird. Like, very strange. Why would I want my accents to glow? If I was going to have a volley statue's accents glow at any point, it would only be when they're casting spells. And that's not canon. Oh, well, why would I want my volley to be more visible in the dark? They're stealth mode. Might as well keep collecting stone with this. At some point, I'm going to want to make some torches. Oh. I didn't realize I had a mod that makes the torch produce light while it's in your offhand. I didn't install a mod to do that, and so another one's got to be doing it. Right. My volley with their big-ass yellow eyes, or just eyes in the dark. 1 second, why am I... I'm just 90% phlegm. Anyway, let's continue what I'm doing. As soon as I get enough iron to make 4 iron tools... Well, there goes my ship. Not like that. There we go. Let's go and make 2 stone picks. And continue what I'm doing. What are you trying to become a hybrid in? Ars Nouveau makes the torch work in my offhand. That's a weird thing for the mod to do, but I suppose I'm glad that it does. Alright. I still can't set my spawn point, but I am able to sleep through the night, because I've still got my purple sleeping bag. Let's not make the entire thing a stairwell downwards, because that sounds maddening. I'll just work my way down this way. Well, yeah, my volley being hard to see in the dark is part of their charm. That being said, two of the colors my volley does have on them, like being purple and that really dark shade of blue. Sure, I'm not muted. Yeah, I'm good. That really dark shade of blue are colors not even visible to a volley. Also, hello, Scrimblow. I don't know to what extent, but canonically, a volley can only really see colors on the warmer end of the light spectrum. Which I suppose would just make my volley even harder to see. What the hell? I think there's a zombie villager in here somewhere. I'm not entirely sure how my volley would appear in full light to other volley. I'm sure somebody who understands color theory and volley lore better could tell me, though. Oh, sweet copper. I don't think I've got Miner's Delight, actually. So I cannot make a copper cooking stand. I might consider adding it. But right now I need iron. I desperately need iron. Art Nouveau is also going to require a hell of a lot of my least favorite precious metal, which is to say gold. I just do not like the look of it. How much further am I going to have to dig down? I suppose I don't actually know what level I'm on. But I don't know what level is best for finding iron anyway. Alright. What's up with the YouTube emoticon? Emoji, whatever the word I'm looking for here is. Yeah, to an extent I like the Avali lore, but I also do realize that my Avali are pretty, not lore friendly. Listen, Scrimblow, I'm really dumb. Oh yeah, so another mod that I've got is apple skin. But all that does is tell me what nutrition I get out of a food. Alright, let's go and put this down. No, I can't swim against the current. I also don't want to open this space up, though. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything valuable for me in here. Let's go ahead and stop drowning. In one of these directions, I can hear a cave. Does anybody know the best place to find iron? Like what Y level or whatever? Is there a better Y level? If I can get down to Deep Slate. Deep Slate tends to have... Ooh, look at that iron. Oh shit, I can't pick up iron with a gold pick? So what good is this gold pick? Right, so that's not enough iron to actually do anything. Iron is below the dirt. Alright, thanks, BoGB. You can find iron pretty high above ground, too, on, like, the side of mountains. I just don't know. 16 is good for iron? Well, where the feck am I? If I was a Y level... What is that, 36? Yes. So I'm still pretty high up above the ground. I'm also stuck now. Even though I can climb through. Ha 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 ho! I don't have a weapon or an offensive spell, so I do gotta be careful. Didn't actually look like there was anything in that cave anyway. I'm going to have to solve my food problems as well. Honestly, this is pretty much just really early Minecraft at this point. Minus 16. Nope, here's a bunch of copper. That being said, I just did encounter another watery hole, which is not what I want. No, I'm not going to word that any differently. Well, let's keep digging down. As soon as I've got my hands on some amount of iron, we'll be good to move on. I actually still need a book as well. Because if I open this book I've got on me, getting started, I need a spell book. I don't know how to use that. So, let's go over here and look up Novice Spellbook. Yeah, it requires... I could use my Tattered Tome, which would put me at a slight disadvantage. How do I make Tattered Tomes? Oh, that's easy. I say, not having books or, unless it's creative. Wait, hold on. Why am I... Noticeable... What? Behind on the bar. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Run for it. I'm going to die down here. Alright, I survived. This would be a good place to find iron if I had anything of value on me. Or like any way to deal damage. Come on, heal! Heal! I'm just gonna dig around for a little bit and then start working my way back up. Might be worth it to dig around as long as I'm careful. Can cave spiders go through one block gaps? Because if they are, I should probably not go that way. They can. Alright, let's go somewhere else. Curse them having the same superpower I do. Oh. Why is there dirt so far underground? Probably no reason. I need dirt. So it's probably worth collecting this. Can I do anything with copper? Obviously I can do quite a bit with copper. Storage upgrades. It's pretty good. Right, fine, I'll start collecting copper. Which I can't collect with a golden pick. What's up with that? Right, let's go ahead and keep digging. I think dirt patches have always been able to generate underground. I'm also unfortunately still alive. Check it out, Bob, you're VIP. I think this is the first time you've shown up since I gave you the role. I don't want to eat all those. I guess I should just keep trying to get it back above ground. Well, I'm still alive to do so. Sticks. Perfect, let's go. Just keep digging. What do? You dig, dig. Weirdly enough, YouTube has more ads than Twitch does because of my settings, so I guess it's not that weird. But Twitch also pays better despite having fewer ads. Don't tell YouTube I said this, but I definitely recommend watching my shit with an ad blocker. For context, Bob, Squirmblow is saying, Bob, come to YouTube, because yes. Alright, I'll get out of this hole if it kills me. I don't know why I keep saying stuff like that. Ideally, getting out of this hole will not kill me. As soon as I have a spellbook, I plan on cutting down that pomegranate tree. Or not pomegranate. I want a pomegranate tree. I don't know if such a thing exists. A persimmon tree. If y'all have never had persimmons IRL, they are really good. Except there's two different kinds. Or there's probably more than two kinds. But one persimmon is just for cooking. So the pumpkin-shaped persimmons are good to eat raw. If the persimmon is like mango-shaped, don't eat it. Because it's meant for cooking. It will dry the shit out of your mouth. Ideally, you wouldn't have any shit in your mouth. But you get what I'm talking about. Are there uses for any of these new stone variants, or do they just clog up your inventory? And I wouldn't call them new, per se, but you'll know what I mean. I obviously know of some of them. Deep Slate is one of my favorite stones in new Minecraft. If this granite looked better, like if it was a better version of granite, you could probably use it in building. I mean, surely somebody likes this version of granite. I am just not that somebody. I don't like warm colors. It's part of my disdain for gold as a precious metal. It just so happens that I'm going to need a lot of gold for Ars Nouveau. The hell's going on over there? Something strange is in this direction. Could have just been random cave ambiance. I should ignore it for now. Focus on getting back to the surface. I don't think 16 iron is enough for what I'm doing. It might be enough for what I'm doing. No, it should totally be enough for what I'm doing. Should be. Must eat more copper. Do you get 2 copper? 3 copper? Let's see here. So I've got 36 now. I've got 41. So maybe it's random. Alright. I have one more pick. Should continue my focused ascent. Or just start picking up my crafting tables when I leave one behind. Or rather, instead of leaving one behind. So that I can continue to craft. Oh, what's up here? Nope, can't do that. Alright. Just make sure that any moment I can duck away for safety. One of the few perks of being small. Sweet. I I don't plan on living in the area, otherwise I would probably put down some torches so that these caves were easier to navigate. The surface! I'm free! This gold pick does seem to really only be good for collecting coal. But hey, an infinite coal pick, not useless. Squeeze through. Well, now that I know the surface is this way, well, I can explore the area below. There are methods of generating source that use consumables like coal, although charcoal is probably the best way to go. Yeah, I need some junk blocks, or just a projectile destroy. Instead of what I do have, which is projectile dysfunction. I don't have any magic whatsoever yet. But that's what I'm working on fixing. As soon as I can find my house. In massive air quotes. If you've joined recently and have only seen me digging around underground, you would know what I'm talking about. But basically I'm just living in a hole in the side of a mountain. You know, basic Avali housing. Whoop. Oh, sweet. Another path to the surface. And more copper. Probably going to be able to build the first backpack upgrade really quickly. Might even almost be able to make it now. If I was collecting copper the entire time, I would probably already be able to make it. But you know how it is. I'm nothing if not easily distracted. Ow. I like how I looked in the hole before falling into it. I should try to stay well fed. Sports. It's in the game. Alright. Now let's see if we can't find the persimmon tree I'm living under. Found more pumpkins. The snow is awfully pretty. Oh, is that a village? I do want to find my persimmon tree again. But you know what? I'll set up in a village. I'll also loot the village. Don't tell them that that's what I'm on my way to do. Right, I also want the sugar cane. And this looks like a raw crop. Or wild crop. Let's find out which. Whoop. Wild corn. Whoop. Right, looks like we're becoming corn farmers. How very American of us. I mostly jest. Okay, that one is unmistakably one of the trees I'm looking for. In fact, that's actually my favorite of the 5? 4? How many archwood trees are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's my favorite of the 4. Right. Let's go ahead and, while I'm still alive, raid the village. Gato. Hello, can I pet you? No. Alright. Be that way. Cabbage seeds. Beetroot seeds. What are you? Chili pepper seeds. Don't mind if I do. Just give me basically everything. Try to keep my agricultural stuff in the backpack. Corn. Beetroot. Persimmon. Can I craft this into a little seed? No. Fine. Right, let's keep looking around. Smoker. Smoking kills, so don't do it. Coal. Yoink. More cabbage seeds. What is this? Sweet potato? Spawn point sit. A bunch of weird gargling sounds. Nobody voted in your poll? Oh, sweet, leather. I can actually make a book now. Oh, a cauldron. I don't need this right now. What's the deal with the diorite wall? Is it just supposed to look like a chimney? I didn't know they cared about form over function. Ooh. Barrels. My favorite form of storage. I should probably choose one of these houses to actually set up in temporarily. I do plan on leaving this place in ruins when I do actually leave. Let's see here. Temporary home. This one over here with the chimney is charming, I suppose. Gotta make another crafting table because I keep losing them. Right, put you there. Let's go make 2 of these. Boom. I don't care too much about copper. No, I do. Let's throw it in there. Throw you in there. Alright, now we play the waiting game. Grrr. Just convinced a great acquaintance to tune into the stream. Hell yeah. The more people we have here, the better. But what do you mean? I have no idea what I'm doing. So the more people who actually know how to play Minecraft are here, the more likely I am to, not fuck up. Boom. Book made. Probably should just be smelting iron in both. Of course, I am being impatient. Ah, there's not a bed in this house. That's fine, I've got my bedroll. Let's go into third person and see what I look like sleeping in this thing. What the hell is going on with me over there? Unfortunately, we did not get the view of myself that I wanted. Boom. I need a better backpack. But I also want to cut down that tree over there. Soon. Soon. Coal blocks. Smelt a full 64. Well, I'll do that for this next one. Because I'm going to need enough copper to upgrade my backpack. Yeah, I hear you. Upgrade. So that's going to be an upgrade base and 8 blocks of iron. Or not iron, copper. And that's just leather, iron, and some string. So I don't have enough iron to do that. And honestly, that upgrade's not going to be as good as I need it to be. Because what I need is more storage space. That will just allow them to stack higher. And considering if I come into here and look up seed, this is the amount of just seeds there are, and then there's a bunch of crops that you plant them like kernels, which aren't even called seeds. Here, let's look up iron cooking pot, or let's just look up cooking pot. Here we go. This is used in 118 different cooking recipes. So I need everything from like coffee beans, bomba granite. That's not particularly relevant right now, don't worry about it. So there's tomatoes, potatoes, carrots. I don't know what the hell a hoglin sausage is, and I'm afraid to ask. And glowberries. Oh yeah, closters. Really? Closters? It's just a crawdad. So I can make crab pots, asparagus, cabbage. So much cooking. Lychee. Oh, I fucking love lychee in real life. I don't know if I would eat lychee chicken, considering I don't eat chicken. Oh, hello, Muscomaster. The budget ADHD medication. I used to medicate my ADHD for like a very small amount of time way back in high school. And then I kind of stopped because it wasn't the right thing for me. When that happens, you're supposed to keep trying things until you find the one that is the right thing for you, but nobody ever accused me of being smart. There we go. Now, before I go crafting iron tools I don't need, what do I need for the novice spellbook? Shovel, axe, pickaxe, and hammer. Alright. Shovel. Axe. Pickaxe. I think I said hammer for some reason. I meant sword. There is a mod that I really like the look of. Called Hexery, or Hexerai, one of the two. Problem is it's not very finished. Alright, let's go ahead and craft this thing. Hopefully it's formless. Actually, I think I can just click on you, and it will throw it in there for me. Novice spellbook. Unbreaking Axe. Invalid spell, but now I can do projectile and break. And create it. Let's call it mining laser. I'll even come into here. Projectile. I don't have any of my hex codes available. Let me go ahead and grab some of those. Where did I put them? What I'm doing is extremely important. It's exceedingly important, even. Alright, there we go. Got one. So for those of you who are curious about what my Avoli's feather trim color is, it's this. Hit save. No sound. No sound. There we go. Let's go and do a burst. No sound. Particle. This is extremely important. Soul. Color. This as well. I guess that's as low as it gets. Trail. Helix. Glow. One of these can be this color. The other one. This is exactly the kind of important stuff that I would cut out of a video. Hex codes. For colors I like, I don't. I probably should consider making one of those. And the other color is going to be this one. Copy. Back to what I was doing. Boom. That's the color of... Well, they call it feathers. But that shade of blue is the shade next to purple. And then the really dark charcoal gray is a different color, which is a much more simple hex code. It's just 1B, 1B, 1B. And there you know the three most important colors of my Avoli. That being said, I should really make some food. I don't have the resources to do that yet. But I didn't see any farms here. Anyway, now that it's daytime... Whoops. Give me that back. Let's go and use our sweet new spell. Can I dye this? I know you could do that in older versions. Yeah, you can still dye the spellbook. Sweet. Make a pride flag blast. While I am multiple flavors of queer, I really only use the asexual and non-binary flag. Because I don't like the look of the other ones. I'm not that big on warm colors. The yellow stripe on the non-binary flag is on thin fucking ice. And the main thing I don't like about Ars Nouveau is just the sheer amount of gold. Oh shit. This isn't going to work with me having a torch in my offhand. Those aren't the colors I picked. I guess it is just a very bright version of them. Ooh, I need that. Got it. Anyway, it's time to super efficiently chop down this entire tree. I really like the look of this wood. It's called Vexing Archwood. It's a pretty warm shade of purple, but purple is the best color. Where are all of my berries? Eat this. I said eat it. There we go. Get a tiny bit of mana regeneration. That's a bit much with the souls, so let's go ahead and remove that. No, there we go. Hell yeah. Who needs an axe? Just made a broom. Hexerai. The brooms are a lot of fun. Maybe I will show it off at some point. It's going to require moving some stuff around. But the Avali player model in the Hexerai broom is basically just like stuck inside of the broom slightly. So it looks pretty bad in third person. If Hexerai was more finished, I would definitely be using it though. Because having little baby crows in witch hats automatically farm for you is an amazing feature that everybody needs. Oh yeah, sapling get. I need more inventory space. Might as well keep the sapling in there. Pumpkins. Persimmon is farming related. I need to find where that persimmon tree went. I don't have a particular goal in mind for this cozy farming mod pack ruined by an overly complicated magic mod. But with how many cooking mods I've got, I think making one of every like cooking recipe would be a pretty decent goal and keep me focused. Not enough mana. And can I get the trees leaves? Nope. No, cannot seem to get the leaves this way. Can probably harvest them with his shears. Yes. Because I think these leaves would make pretty good looking bushes. Like for decorative purposes. I'm going to need every type of arch tree, or archwood tree, but I am kind of glad that I found this one first, since it is my favorite. Whoops. There's also an archwood forest I would like to find. I'm trying to get a sapling. I already got a sapling. I got a couple. I don't think that you need to craft 4 of these together, like a dark oak wood tree. Probably be worth testing. Oh, its roots go deep. Alright. Yoink. That's a lot of archwood. Okay, so that is how you do that. Oh, right. How much iron do I have left? I've got a whole 7 iron left. Probably could have made shears. To get some bushes. But I also don't want my inventory to become too overloaded with stuff. And this is not where I plan to live. That being said, choosing large biomes may or may not have been a mistake. Because travel is going to become a pain. Sweet, I actually still get XP for breaking ores and stuff with this. Alright, let's see how hard it is to kill a creeper using magic. Well, if I miss, it's going to be a little bit harder. Not too difficult. I'm going to have to do something about my mana situation sooner than never. But let's go ahead and head back to the village, at least for now. Oh, there's magma under there. Alright, how many of these saplings do I have? Quite a couple. Quite a couple. I'm going to say quite a few. I might be dying. I'll leave those there. Oh, these things. I can't remember what they're called. I've actually got a little charm from one of them. Yoink. So this is what I call kidnapping. If I remember correctly, these things... Actually, I don't know what the hell they do. Ignore me. Oh, I accidentally let it go. Let's open the door, kidnap it again. And you live here now. Well, welcome to your house. I guess it's our house. Did I make a furnace when there was one right here the whole time? I think I watched myself do that. Yep, kidnapping, TM. I invented it. Do not steal. Original idea. Sweet dreams. Nah, so there's a mod. It's pretty cool. Can't remember what it's called. No, where you can shift right-click and just pick stuff up. It's useful for moving storage and stuff around. I can't seem to do it with a cauldron. Yeah, so if you grow a tree near them, they give you one of these. And then with this... Tablet of Summon Animals. Well, that's not what I'm trying to make. Maybe the way that you summon them is different now. Or maybe you summon it with this thing. Nope, that's not how that works. I'll figure it out. Probably. And for now, I really gotta get some kind of farm going. Sheep are good. Oh hey, I know what this dude is. I don't have anything for him. But if you give these guys a little horn, they'll give you their charm. And then eventually, you can summon those and use them to, like, farm mobs, where you get the drops that you would get upon killing them, but without having to actually kill them. Which seems a little bit strange. But hey, pacifist meat farming, let's fucking go. I'll sweeten my blueberries. What can I craft with blueberries? Fruit salad. Not anytime soon, mind you. I can make a blueberry cauldron. What the hell is this for? It's for making jam. Alright. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I probably should plant more blueberries in the area, though. And since they are a really good source of food. Or I guess they're a source of food at all. I do like that this guy's just running around harassing a cow. You having fun there, little dude? A drigme, I think is how you would pronounce that. Could be a coincidence that these aren't growing, but I am starting to get worried that I actually have to plant those close together. Did you get out of my house? Or are you just another one? Yeah, I left the door open. You got out of my house. It's fine, I'm not mad. What am I doing? Trying to cut down trees like some kind of peasant. That's not my spellbook. Excellent. Way better than the way I was doing it. Let's go and plant some blueberries outside of my temporary housing. Let's see here. How do I get started? Glyphs. Glyph index. That's not helpful. How do I unlock glyphs? Hey, let's join the Discord and ask how to unlock glyphs. That's a joke. I'm not going to do that. I think it's called like a table. Scribe's table. It's just some archwood. Some gold nuggets. So I'm going to have to find gold. Put that on the to-do list and smoke it. I really do want to find that one thing from earlier, the persimmon tree. Let's go and make a couple chests, since this is where I live now. And put away some stuff that I'm not actively using. Perfect. Put these over here. Whoops. There we go. I've become mad with power. Bunch of stone, bunch of iron. When did I make a bunch of iron nuggets? No, I stole those. I remember now. Just strikes me as the kind of thing that I would have done. Oh, hell yeah. They don't need to be 4 wide to actually grow. Gonna put that there. And start growing ourselves some bastion fruit. Let's go ahead and see if I can't cut those down. Or collect the leaves. Using shears. This is a learning experience for all of us. Now there's a spell glyph I can use to do this as well. I don't have that yet. Yep. Vexing archwood leaves. Now hopefully that doesn't despawn. It is technically touching a log. Once again, I run into the issue where I don't like gold. But it is fine in moderation. Just over here learning how to play Minecraft. Boom. Looking kind of ugly, not going to lie. Boom, boom. Right, now I can recognize my house from pretty much outer space. Let's go try to find that persimmon. Now that I can kind of defend myself. I should also consider planting some of these weird monoberries. Source berries, sorry. Around my house. Of course, that's going to become like the raspberry issue again. Yoink, yoink. Where these plants do damage. How good of a food source is corn, I wonder? Let's find out. Corn. Not very good. And popcorn is somehow worse, which presumably requires that you do something with it. Corn dough, which can be used to make empanadas. Or tortillas. Tortillas are a pretty decent source of food. Alright, we're going to want to find a better crop than corn. But since I do plan on making a bit of everything, we will also need corn. What do I get for harvesting you with this? The corn thing itself. And wild corn on a cutting board with a knife just gets me more corn kernels. Might as well. I don't see any reason not to. I wonder if it would be cheating to get a nature's compass. Look for other biomes. Especially with how large I've made biomes. Might be completely necessary. I don't know if it's obvious, but I don't really think about things. I just kind of do them. Well, hello there, wolf. I wonder if I attacked the wolf with magic, if it knew that it was coming from me. Hello, Yvonne. Why does Tenna want you to abort your child? I don't know Tenna enough to know if that is in or out of character. Oh, there's little snow foxes as well. That's cute. Oh, I mean... Damn, that snow is deep. Alright, let's get out of it. Was that in shitpost video? Somebody did come into one of my streams and ask me to react to a video called, like, Deltarune but silly or something. Uh-oh. I hear bogeys. I don't know where they are, but I want their bones. I think it's stuck in the snow. And perhaps it's underground. Hard to tell. Oh, sweet, more blueberries. I need to actually make some progress. Whatever progress looks like in this mod pack. I wonder if I can make a worm bin using the archwood. It counts as wood. Alright. Can we stop sinking me in snow? Alright, so the persimmon tree was visible somewhere from these ice lakes. Ooh. There's an endangered polar bear over here. Damn, that thing has a lot of health. But it did drop a cod. I don't need a cod. I need that persimmon tree. Which has got to be around here somewhere. Oh shit. Bogeys. They'll never chase me down here. I think they're chasing me into the snow. Why would they do that? Dorks. I just annoyingly drink water. Oh, I can't break the snow. Strange. Oh, and I'm falling into more snow. I'll get out of here eventually. Madamana. Who knew that early Minecraft was so difficult? Whoops, let's go and lie down. Honk me. And then I'll continue the search for the persimmon tree. I do have to get out of here still. Oh. That's not fair. It's shooting me through the snow. I can't see it, but apparently it can see me. Alright, let's get out of here. There's gotta be a way to not fall into the powdered snow. I'm sure there is. I just don't know what it is. We need to make some snowshoes. Run for it. Wow, it's one of those weird skeletons that don't die in the sunlight. Okay, full disclosure. I have no idea where the hell I am. My home is this way, but the persimmon tree should not be far. And I'm just not seeing it. And perhaps I should work on my survivability. And then try to get a persimmon tree. What the hell are you? Yes, crabs. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, never mind. They're totally friendly. It's time for crab. Sweet. You can make more spells instead of just constantly switching around the first spell like I am doing. But with how shit my attention span is, it's probably better for me that I'm this careful. A decent amount of crabs. What can I make with these? Whoop. I can make a crab barrel. Ooh, crab cakes. Milk. Even if I did add mallow. Unfortunately, she was not milkable by default. That's something we had to change. I don't know that the script can just be added to this mod pack. A lot of animals. It would be cool if I could get some eggs. I should probably set up somewhere to do a bit of farming in this area, since I do seem to have kind of unofficially moved in. At least for now. Getting out of this area is not going to be easy. I was about to say getting out. It's not going to be hard. Build a home out of crabs. It's going to take a lot of crabs. It takes 9 to make a crab barrel. No, I can't just make steamed crab. It's better than no source of food. Hello. Poor thing's already got Stockholm Syndrome. Look at that. I brought it over here and it's like, well, I guess I live here now. Poor creature. How many blocks of copper can I make? And 14, that's more than I need. Right, so 8 blocks of copper. I don't have string. I wonder if there's a better way to get string. Cotton. Oh, I can also put wool on a cutting board. So let's go make a cutting board, because I need that for a couple of things. Cutting board is... Boom. Can I make that? Yes, I can make a cutting board. Put it up there. I'm just really short. I'm a space bird. But who's not short from time to time? I mind if I fuck up your paths to plant more blueberries? Probably enough blueberries. Alright, so cutting board made. Let's go shear these sheep. There's a spell I'll eventually be able to use to shear sheep. Alright. Alright, that's a good amount of string for now. I also need leather, which I've got in here somewhere. Alright. Upgrade. Ears. Well, any of them require the empty upgrade. Apparently not. Oh shit, I don't have any iron. There we go. Also should smelt more. Only 2? Probably not worth doing then. Alright. Boom. And my first backpack upgrade. So now instead of 64 of something, I can hold 96. Which is definitely an upgrade, but it's not game-changing. What I'm trying to avoid doing, and what I need to do, is go back underground. Oh, sweet blueberries. Out of curiosity, how do I make the cooking pot? Which is what I should have done, instead of making the upgrade. Alright, so 2 bricks, a wooden shovel, and a bunch of iron. And so it does look like we're going back underground. Are you done? No. No, it's not. Alright. Whoops. I keep mixing up these 2 tomes. I should probably just put the tattered one in my chest. Right? Unfortunately, mining is my least favorite thing to do in games like this. Especially with my horrible survivability. Ew, what the hell is this? Oh, I forgot I had sophisticated storage. I can make a normal backpack. Unfortunately, my black backpack won't work. But I can't upgrade it. And that would give me more storage. Oh yeah, I didn't do what I went in there to do. There we go. Crab claws don't stack. Apparently they can be enchanted, though. What the fuck is the crab claw for? What? Let's go ahead and put these away. I'll figure that out never. Yeah, the shovel is just a really big spoon. Alright, where would I be able to start mining? I guess over here by my trees is not the worst place to do it. Oh, I'm out of mana. I need gold to expand my mana. A bit weird that I'm already hearing bubbling lava. There we go. Should have done that ages ago. I'll never go hungry. Just over here regenerating my mana. Hey, look! I found it. I found the lava. That's a pretty decent pool of lava. A bit strange that it's here. Exactly where I'm trying to build a mine. keep accidentally planting these. I'm just trying to eat them. Might let's pick somewhere else and start heading underground, I guess. This big frozen lake is getting in my way continuously. Maybe I can find one of those igloos that leads deep underground for no reason. Alright. Ah, Matamana. I should probably just use a pickaxe like a normal person. That way I can also hold torches in my offhand. Inventory management is a huge issue of mine. I've got all this stuff I want to pick up, but I don't have space for any of it. Constantly. Oh hey, I need this. And this is why I never have inventory space, by the way. I'm just like, oh, sweet. Lapis. A lot of the things that you can use lapis for, you can also use amethyst for. And I would love to find an amethyst geode, but I am not likely going to find one. Now, there's a way to scry for amethyst geodes. Might help me decide where I'm going to build my actual base eventually. That being said, I usually play with keep inventory on, because I'm careless and don't like losing everything. I don't currently have keep inventory on. That, and I'm too tempted to just die to get home quickly. I'm just dying to get home. Put my feet up. Well, what is that? You're a bird, though? A comment on? I've been saying a lot of shit. I need more iron so that I can build a cooking whatever. Well, looks like I'm going back to this. Strobe light. Strobing at the function. No mana. Unfortunate. Pickaxe like a normal person. I mean, a volley are sapient. They've got personhood. Why is there always shit going on outside while I'm just trying to do things? Alright, let's go ahead and quickly run back home. I will survive. I'm streaming Minecraft because I'm pretty low energy, but I forgot that Minecraft requires I actually do things. Who decided that was the case? There's got to be a better way to get gold nugs. Let's see here. Which way is north? Facing. And this way is still north. All right. I should probably sleep and then head north. I can sleep outside, but this is better for my health. I wish there was a better way to set waypoints without having a mod for it. Might consider getting a mod for it, but by the time I have that, I'll have already lost this house. Whoops. Yeah, it would be easier if I didn't have to crouch to get through one block spaces. There are other times where it's inconvenient as well. If I just get a second monitor or put Twitch and YouTube chat somewhere else, I could make note of where my current location is so I don't lose my house. Haunted Harvest. Copy carving. No, I'm going to leave that alone for now. Game rule. Keep inventory. True. There we go. Now when I die hilariously, going this direction, I'll just teleport back here. I believe I set my spawn point in one of those houses, the one with the blue bed. Oh, sweet. As much as I like the snow, I don't like sinking into it. It gives me a sinking feeling. And of course, when you're this short, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to get out of the snow. Oh, hey there, cow. Alright, you've got somebody tending to you, so you get to live. One thing you can do with Ars Nouveau, which is going to be funny as soon as I start actually cooking, is that you can trap a cow in a bottle. Well, I don't want to die hilariously unnecessarily, because I've got 11 levels. I don't know if you lose those when you die with keep inventory on. Oh, here we go. Alright. So that's visibly different, so it's probably what I sink into. Give me this. But it's hard to tell what is sinking snow and what's not when you're A, running blindly. Ooh. And B, it's covered in powdered snow, or rather like a layer of snow. Keep inventory, keeps levels? Alright. As much as I prefer temperatures below freezing in real life, this biome is a pain. I can't find the majority of the wild crops I'm looking for in this biome. And I need iron nuggets. Not iron, gold nuggets. You know what I have is iron nuggets. It's been a long time since I've played like modern Minecraft, and I can't stress enough that this is not that. A buddy of mine made a mod, or I guess data pack, for 1.21. I think 5 is the earliest it's available for. A lot more modern than any Minecraft I've played. So it's very confusing. But it is fishing related. It's called Fathoms. A lot of fun. Like, come on, stop sinking me in the snow. I hate this. Let me out. There we go, back on solid ground. Arctic fox. Come here. Stop running from me. I want to see if I can pick you up. Yoink. Come on. Hell yeah. I'm sorry, you're free to go. That was very rude of me. What the hell? Hello? That's not a vanilla Minecraft song. That also seems to be directional. Where's it coming from? It could be a zombie with a jukebox backpack. Yeah. Sounds like it's in this direction. Stop planting these. Whatever. Come on. If I can kill this zombie and get its backpack, it's probably better than what I'm wearing. Darn it, mana. Let's just drink this. 8 minutes of mana generation. Alright. Oh, it's a creeper wearing the backpack. Probably take touch off, put on projectile. Would you hold still? Also, I can tell because the backpack is green that it is not better than what I've got on. Come on, die. Just killing it from safety like some kind of jerk. And it's dead. I can't tell if it dropped its backpack from here, though, unfortunately. Flashing light warning. It did drop its backpack. Alright, let's get the hell out of here with our lives. Golden apple. Music disc. Bunch more iron, which is good. I don't know why I'm taking stuff out of the backpack. We'll keep it when I die. Creeper! Aw, man. Alright, which way's north? Here we go. I need a second monitor. Come on, let me out. This biome is too large. When I do find a biome I want to live in, I will appreciate it being huge. But for the meantime, when it's a biome I'm trying to get out of, the size is a bit inconvenient. Not gonna lie though, those Hexarai flying brooms would be pretty handy for getting out of here. Ow, my cankles. Cut off because mobs. Creeper, aw shit. That's fair. Am I making progress on getting out of this biome? But what I'm making progress on is, getting stuck in powdered snow. Interesting. The projectile version goes straight through the powdered snow. Alright, let's get out of here. Making progress on sinking, let's go. Can we stop? I picked the most annoying biome to start in. Actually, I didn't even pick the biome. Probably would have made another world if I remembered how annoying powdered snow is, though. Alright. And give me this. Oh, shit. Is that how tall my model is? Let's stand against the wall. A little bit taller than that. All right. There's some copper, which is not what I want. gonna get some sleep. Blocking a single layer of snow. Alright, let's go ahead and collect some of this stuff. I'm also going to want to learn how to make those mana regeneration potions. Because that is handy. To not have to keep eating berries. Oh, sweet. Although I am getting excited about the wrong things. What I want is gold. Going to have to make a proper mine. Do want armor, though. So iron is handy. Although the mage armor that I do want does require gold. So I gotta find, like, sunken ships and stuff to rob. Sus coal pattern? Was the coal a mogus shaped? If so, a bit weird that it did that naturally. Right, let's keep trying to get out of this biome. Although with how annoying this snow is, who knows? Might be worth just starting over. Jungle! Or maybe not jungle. Hard to tell from this distance. But it's a biome that's not this one. Just oak. Not an Mogai. I might need to move Twitch chat a tiny bit upwards. No more sinking, for now. I will end up back there. Might add Nature's Compass or whatever, so I can find like a dark oak biome or something that I would like to actually live in. Oh, look at that. More snow. I need to figure out how to carve pumpkins. Alright, let me out. Alright, I can get the pumpkin. Whoops. I don't particularly care for oak trees. Scrumblo, why do you keep asking me to add little critters to the screen? I'm trying to poorly play Minecraft here. I could probably get my Starbound model, or sprite, rather, and add it next to Vikar's. Sensavali are also a modded Minecraft race. I mean, it's not where they got their start, but it is where they blew up in popularity. Ow. Alright. I would like to keep heading north, but I would also like to not be in that biome anymore. Oh, what are you? Yeah. Kiwi, fuck yeah, I'll take kiwis. This is just jungle wood. Nope, no mana. Gotta separate all the leaves so they start despawning correctly. Probably doesn't help that there's this entire tree next to it. These trees are so packed together. Packed nicely. And curse you, mana. Right. Are they despawning yet? No. Also connected to this one. Now are they despawning? Nope, also connected to this one. No, they're not. Okay, now everything's dropping. The way it should. How good are kiwis? Not very. What are they used in, though? Why would you make kiwi juice? Well, I guess it does give you a cycling bonus, whatever the fuck that is. But that is significantly worse than just eating 2 kiwis. But it's also usable in jam. That's what I could do. I could make myself a goal. To make one of every jam sandwich. What's this? Rotten apple? Don't mind if I do. What I want are kiwi saplings. Which are hopefully something I can actually get. And that I didn't just destroy the kiwi. Let's actually see if fruit saplings are a thing I can get. Yeah, I can get kiwi saplings. Probably won't be so lucky as to get one. Was that another kiwi tree? Because if it is, I might need to cut down a couple before I actually get a sapling. Was that a kiwi sapling? Fuck yeah! It's going in the backpack. I don't know if you get more saplings if you destroy the leaves or if you let them despawn naturally. Or if it makes a difference. Right, fine, I'll go grab an volley. Problem is that none of them are small. What's she here? Nope, I can't even grab it. The other thing is in the way. There we go. Just hanging out with Vicar. Okay. Are these normal trees? What are these? I'm collecting all of the fruit trees. It's going to be more annoying than I thought. No, those do appear to be regular oak. So it is a good thing I'd got the one sapling I did. Let's go and continue our quest. I don't remember oak leaves looking like that. Ooh, what are you? We got oranges. I should just throw any old stone shit in here. Gold helmet, not a bad find. Not particularly useful by any stretch of the imagination. Anyway, let's go ahead and cut down the orange tree. Oh, the oranges drop when they're completely grown. I could probably use some kind of magical critter to collect those for me once they're done. I know starbunkles will pull stuff up off of the floor. Was that a bee? Right, they need honey as well. So much stuff are needed. So much stuff is needed. I just need a ton of stuff. This mod pack might not have been too thoroughly thought out. Oh, are you a different type? No, that's just more orange trees. I need mana regeneration. Hello, Ngad. Alright. Collect this. The bees are just over here watching me struggle. Orange sapling? Fuck yeah. Alright, how many of these do I have to break before y'all actually start falling apart? Not enough mana. I should probably just continue mining instead of what I am doing. As soon as I get those gold nuggets, I can start expanding my magic repertoire. Might be a little bit tired. But who's not tired? In this economy, can anyone really afford to be not tired? What time is it? Damn, it's already 6:26. And I've accomplished fuck all. Panther Evo? What are you kids talking about? World of War Tanks. Come on, orange leaves. Get me another sapling, please. Let's go ahead and sleep on the ground. For practicality, we probably should just make another world. I will lose all of my progress. But if I can make a world in either a better biome or with smaller biomes, maybe the biome compass, we can make some progress. Hello there, chicken. Come on, leaves, decompose faster. Right, there we go. No more connections. Who knows? We might start over as soon as I realize what the fuck I'm doing. Mana fruit. There does appear to be like a warm ocean just over there. So who knows, I might find turtles. Bunch of bees. Surrounded by snow biomes on all sides. Don't get me wrong, I like snow. But I need more stuff like these. Oh, that's just in Loom. Wild onions. What did I do with my shears? I don't suppose they're in here, are they? No. I don't know why I would have put my shears away. Actually, you know what? They're probably on my cutting board. Whatever. I should... I think I might need to use shears to pick these up. So we're wasting more iron. Alright. We've now got access to wild onions. Which might have been a crop I already had access to. Yes, it was a crop I already had access to. But you can never have enough wild onions. Yes, I actually have the Vintage Story of Volley mod. The problem is that none of the other mods I'm using are upgraded to 1.20 whatever. 21. Oh. This is actually one of the best trees for using to turn into mana. Or I guess source. It's called source. It is released. That being said, I need to figure out how to change the files slightly. Because my Volley's colors are not available. And I would like to play as the Satu color accurate Volley. Does this one have any fruit growing on the side of it? No. I'll have to check the other ones to get some of that fruit. You know, I hear lava over here too. Is there just always lava growing under these archwood trees? Or not growing, I guess, but pooled under? Alright. Mana regenerated. Let's keep going. Now, I've yet to find the gold that I need to actually get going. But I promise that Ars Nouveau is nowhere near as annoying as Rustbound Magic. At least in the terms of progress. Progression's not nearly as bad. That being said, I'm so tired, and this stream has been so meandering that I do think that I'll start over. And then hope that we get a better start next time. Maybe spend a tiny bit less time annoyed by powdered snow, and more time actually making progress. I didn't know starbunkles came in blue. They're going to run from me because I don't have gold nuggets out, but I can just kidnap them. If it exists, I can kidnap it. Oh, what's that up there? I think that's another type of the archwood tree. If it is, they're more common than I thought they were. Yeah, unfortunately, the Avali mod does encourage strongly that you install a vanity mod or armor mod pack or mod. I was right the first time, because the clothes are not finished yet. So I'm waiting for the my mods that I use to finish updating, and ideally, the Avali mod would also get actual clothing models, so you don't have to run around nude all the time. I mean, nobody's going to judge Avali for being nudists, I suppose. I'm currently not wearing any clothes. And I even had to install the cosmetic armor, because none of the mage armor fits. Alright. I do think I'm just going to screw around, since I do plan on starting over, in like a better world, when I do play this mod pack more officially. Because there are so many different recipes I need to make. That's just a room with rich soil. And it's raining. Oh! And there's the fourth type of archwood tree. I for some reason thought archwood would be more rare than that. Lemons! How do I make lemon seeds? Like that. I love lemons. Archwood is fairly common. Oh, right. I don't know if I want to live in a dark oak forest or if I want to live in an archwood forest. I have yet to encounter an archwood forest. You know what we could do, since I am just going around at this point? Go to creative. Whoops. Locate biome. Could not find. Well, within a reasonable distance. That might also be an issue with the large biomes. But I suppose, since I am also just screwing around and I've resigned myself to that, check this out. So if I come into here, let's go ahead and just get, for the purposes of testing, the Arcanist's gear. That's Battle Mage. Here we go. So, oh, put on the pants as well. Turn this off. So the reason I've got the vanity armor is because with the exception of the hat, nothing looks good. And the hat selectively looks good. So that's why. Come back into here. Hide everything but the hat. And then I can take the hat. Get me some black dye. Game mode survival, just for the purposes of crafting. Boom. Look how cute this little hat is. I'm not a big fan of gold. But, since there's so much gold in the mod pack anyway, I might as well embrace it. Let's go ahead and save and quit the title. Single player. Create new world. I'll leave it creative. Whoops. Not cancel. Curse me. Right, creative. World type as default. Instead of large biomes. I like large biomes, but they might be a pain in the ass to work around, upon reflection. Alright, so here's my Avali, before they're shrunk down to actual Avali size. I'm so weirdly tall looking. Gotta go to CPM, not client. Boom! And I'm shrunk. Just like that. I'm tired. I'm gonna stop streaming soon, so I'm just screwing around. That's what this is. But there's not one in a reasonable distance. What does it mean by reasonable distance? Whoops. Sorry about that. Just going around. Oh wait, locate first. Whoops, let's teleport here. And then see if we can't locate. Nope, I'm stuck. This is a cute little place. A strange little cave. Now, let's try to locate. Biome. Nope, not one within a reasonable distance. I just want to check one out. On reflection, this dark oak forest does look like it would be a bit of a pain in the ass to build like a farming empire on, based on all the hills. This is a cute little island, though. Would have to flatten it to actually use it for anything, but it's in the middle of a cute little lake, surrounded on all sides by a mountain. That's a cute little hole, question mark. That's a nice little cave as well. Sure would be nice if I can find one of those archwood. Surely something. There's a way to find them. Although if Biome can't find it. Indeed. Oh yeah, so another cursed thing. Not turtle. So, you can make turtle soup, which is a bit fucked up. I'm not gonna do that. But I do plan on getting a pet turtle. Because I can just pick them up. It doesn't look as good with how small my model is. Clearly not intended to work. But I would love to have a pet turtle. When I do officially settle down somewhere. That being said, I don't know where turtles actually spawn. I suppose I can look into it. But I've got Aquacultural Delight, or Aquaculture Delight, Ars Nouveau, Flavors and Delight, Brewin' and Chewin', Cultural Delights, Ender's Delight, End's Delight. These two are compatible with one another. Expanded Delight, and Crabber's Delight, Farmer's Delight, Fruit's Delight. Ars Nouveau just has two things. Mine Other's Delight, Sophisticated Shit. Ocean's Delight, Aquaculture, and Storage Delight, which is good-looking stuff, but not my best storage. And that is it, I guess. So I need more mods. I also need food. I'm hungry. Like in real life. In-game, I'm in creative mode. Ooh, what kind of tree is this? Oh, that's just oak. Darn it. Let's go and check out some of the saplings, though. Pineapple sapling. Fig. Kiwi. Whatever the fuck that says. Bayberry. Mangosteen. Apple sapling. Get rid of that. Orange sapling, peach sapling, persimmon. Oh, interesting. New recipes unlocked. Mango. Nope, that doesn't do what I wanted it to do. Lychee. Hawberry. Pear. Cinnamon. Avocado. And then, of course, like a shit ton of bone meal. Alright, let's check out these cool little fruit-producing trees. Alright, starting, of course, with the mango. How do I actually make it drop the fruit? Alright, mango looks good. I'm excited about avocado. As a resident of California, avocado toast is the reason I can't afford a house. Lychee, which actually seems to be like the mascot of the modpack. I don't know what the fuck a hawberry is. Very generic looking little berry thing. Check out a pear sapling. I don't like that some of these trees do grow on birchwood. What if I could just cut off the leaves? And then bone meal that? Yes. I don't know if that works in survival, mind you. But if I could just collect leaves and then make like a super Franken tree or something, that would be a lot of fun. Alright, so cinnamon trees are pretty unique in that you have to collect the logs. That's not a cinnamon tree. That's pear again. So cinnamon is pretty unique. You have to collect the logs and then chop it on a cutting board to get little cinnamon sticks. Like so. And then the cinnamon sticks can be smashed to make cinnamon powder. And cinnamon powder can be used to make sweet rolls, sweet potato salad, and snickerdoodles. Alright, sleep well, Pocket Dragon. I'm going to stop streaming here soon. I just have to convince myself to not spend more money door dashing some food. Avocados. I really like avocados, IRL. Delicious food. But I did notice that on the cutting board, chopping the avocado gets you 2 avocado halves, which makes sense. We also get 2 pits, which doesn't make sense. We should only get 1 pit. That being said, I don't know where to actually find avocados other than Mexico. Orange tree. Peach sapling is pretty obvious from quite a distance. Oh, never mind. Maybe it's out of season. I don't think seasons are a thing though, so who knows what that's about. Can't plant the pineapple. Maybe I need to hoe the soil first. Till the soil. Nope. Can't plant pineapple for some reason. Figure that out later. And perhaps it is biome specific. I've got a fig tree. Which is also only letting me bone meal some spots. Interesting. It's figs. Kiwi, we've already seen. Boom. Who here actually likes kiwi fruit? I'm a huge fan, but I leave the skin on like some kind of weirdo. Bayberry. Let's get a look at these things. The hell was that? Oh, it was this thing turning into a token. Not bad. Mangosteen. Should be a smaller tree. That's a pretty big tree. Mangosteen is supposed to be like a superfruit. Welcome back, Scrimlow. I'm just kind of screwing around in creative mode since I gotta stop streaming soon. hopefully next time I've got more energy. Well, the next time I'll probably be streaming Silk Song or Liminal Industries or something that I'm actually more actively playing with. And then last, but certainly not least, is Orange. I'm going to need a lot of fruit for jam. Does anybody have $30 I can borrow? I'm joking. Damn. Starbuckles come in more colors than I thought they did. Let's go ahead and just spawn a bunch of Starbuckles and see what kind of colors they come in. Look at all these things. Wild asparagus. Come to think of it, I don't know where to get rice. Probably jungles, if I had to guess. So Starbuckles are pretty cute. They can automatically farm monoberries and only monoberries. Oh, I like this one. Goth Starbuckle. Come here. The creatures. So yeah, there's nothing that'll automatically farm other crops. It's why it would be cool if Hexerai was more updated. So these guys are pretty cool. They're called bookworms. Can't seem to spawn it here. Let's go and get a lectern. So that I can spawn the bookworm. There we go. And it kills it. Poor creature. It would be nice if it would fly out of the lectern, because you can dye these things as well. If I can spell dye correctly. So let's go and make our bookworm purple. Adorable little creatures. There are familiars you can get. And so bookworms, what they'll do is they'll follow you around and then hand you items like a magnet. Like an magnet. I might be tired. A lay, that's not one of the modded features. Crab. These guys are like big crabs. Look at this thing. I should just end the stream. My energy is like 0. Ooh, a respawn anchor. Bunch of wildins. Not as many spawns as I thought. Anyway, I gotta eat some food and then go to bed, I suppose. My energy is like non-existent. I should at least make myself a little hat. Black dye. Crafting table. Oh, what's this? Glyph of craft. We'll figure that out later. Right. Rest in pieces. Anyway, I'm tired, and this stream has kind of sucked so far. So hopefully, next one's a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. If you've been hanging out, whether you're chatting or just lurking, I want you to know that you're appreciated. I wish these mobs would die a little bit more quietly. Y'all done? Oh, I probably won't sleep well, Vicar, don't worry. If you're watching this sometime in the future as a VOD, and have somehow watched the entire thing, you have the patience of a saint, and are equally appreciated. Look at that Starbuncle go. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and fizzity farewell. Hopefully, next stream is a little bit less shit. It will depend on how much sleep I actually get, which is never enough.